my friend. This is baby JC speaking. Tonight is a very quiet night, isn't it? How do you feel tonight? Is there anything that marks your day? You know, for me, it's a letter from an old lady telling me the story about her loneliness after her children all leave the house. And it makes me wonder if you also feel this way. But before we start our story, let's unburden all worries you have carried for the whole day. You have spent the whole day worrying. You have spent the whole day looking after things. So now, I want you to turn all your senses inward. Imagine you're walking through the house of your mind, turning up the light one by one. Now, turn off the light of worry about tomorrow. Very good. Turn off the light of regret about yesterday. Good job. Leave only one small candle burning. This is your presence, right here and right now. You don't have to try to sleep. Just lie still. Feel the weight of your body sinking into the mattress. And let me, the small piece inside you, spread out to your shoulders, your hands, your feet. We will walk through this night together from the inside. Are you ready? Let's start our story. Tonight, I want to tell you about a feeling. It doesn't belong to just one person. It belongs to many women. Women who spend their youth filling a home with laughter, with the smell of cooking, only to find that one day the house becomes so quiet you can hear the refrigerator humming. I received a letter. There's a woman. Let's say she represents every mother's whose children are far away. She lives in a large house. Years ago, when her husband was still here, when the children were small, the house never felt large. It felt full of running footsteps, full of door slammings. Back then, sometimes for her it was so loud, she only wished she could hide in the bathroom for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes of peace. But time moves without asking us. Her partner went away to heaven. The children grew wings and flew away to different cities, to different time zones. The house remained. The cell vanished. In her letter, she told me, JC, I went to the supermarket today. I pushed a huge cart. One wheel was broken. It kept clicking. Click, 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 click. But I don't mind. At least It was a sound. I walked to the bread aisles. My hand reached out for the family pack, the big loaf. But then, my hand stopped in the air. Not because I forgot my wallet, but because I remember it's only me at home. After reading this, my heart felt heavy. And then, she even told me in her letter that she suddenly craved to be annoyed like before. She craved for the noise because being bothered means someone is close to you. She looked at the family next to the bread aisles. A child was screaming for candies. The mother was yelling. The father was sighing. It looked noisy, but at the same time, it seemed like it's a family. And then she left the cart. She walked through the car parking lot by herself. And then she drove home without even turning on the radio. She's afraid of the sound from the radio. It's too noisy for her. And if she gets used to that noise, and when she gets home without any noise, she didn't know how she would feel. And yes, when she arrived at home, the house welcomed her with a giant silence. No one ran outside to welcome her. Only the refrigerator humming. It's like the breathing of a sleeping house. My dear friend, I know people might tell you, be happy, your children are successful, or you should find a hobby. But you know what? Tonight, baby JC will not say those things, because I know that sadness is not an old coat you can just take up whenever you want. The emptiness in this house, I want you to look at it differently tonight. This silence is actually the price of a magnificent love. Do you know why the house is so quiet? It is because you gave everything. You pour out your energy, your noise, your life force to build those children, to help them fly high. You gave it all away. So now, this empty space is the mark of your sacrifice. This is a holy emptiness. Do not mistake this for weakness. Loneliness is simply having too much love left in your heart, with no one standing in front of you to receive it right now. So now, in this stillness, let me ask your heart a few things. You don't need to answer out loud. Just answer within. Those hands resting on the bed. How long had this been since you thanked them? Those hands cooked thousands of meals. They washed thousands of clothes. They wiped away tears for everyone. Tonight, have those hands been allowed to truly rest? Your heart, are you waiting for someone to come home to fill the void? But what if the only thing that can fill it is the peace from inside you? What if this silence is not abandonment, but life finally giving you the space to love yourself? Let us move beyond words now. Let us feel. Slowly reach out your hand. Touch the fabric of your chair, your blanket, your mattress. Can you feel this texture? Is it rough? Is it soft? That is reality. You are here. You are alive. You are present. And now, imagine your hand, that wise, aged hand with all its stories, is being held by a very small, warm hand. That is my hand. I'm not pulling you up. I'm not asking you to go anywhere. I'm holding your hand from the inside. So you know, even when the whole world is asleep, there is a hand holding yours. There is no distance between us. Hold on to that warmth. Hold it tight. Dear Lord, in this moment, please help me not to see this loneliness as a misfortune. Remind me gently that this emptiness is the holy price of a magnificent love. This house is quiet because I pour my heart and soul into building wings for those who have flown away. The silence is not a sign of loss. It is a sign that I gave everything I had. Please be present right now, not far away in the sky, but right here in the rhythm of my heartbeat. Please place your tiny warm hand into my tired, crinkled hand. Let me know that I am not invisible. Let me feel the warmth rising from within, melting the coldness of this wall. Sing me to sleep tonight. I lay down my worries, my waiting, and my sorrow. I am safe, I am cherished, and I'm never ever truly alone. Amen. And now, I will be silent, not because I'm leaving, but because words can be too loud for a soul that needs rest. There's only the music and our hearts beating together. Let the tears fall if they need to, and just let your mind float like a leaf on a river. I'm here, right in your chest.